All right, let's settle this once and for all. Who cheats more, men or women? Short answer, men cheat more, women cheat better, right? Men cheat like toddlers playing hide and go seek. There's a trail of clues and you just gotta pick them up. They'll be right behind the curtain with their feet showing the whole time. Women cheat like ninjas. You'll never know. Have you ever had a woman cry in your arms but be texting another guy she misses him? Yeah, no? Then you haven't lit, dog. Statistically, men have the edge, right? About 20% of men admit to cheating. Women come in at around 13%. That's not that big of a difference. But let me tell you something about the stats. That's just self-reporting, not actuality. You think women are out here coming out and stitching on themselves? Nah, dog, they're not telling on themselves in these surveys. And when you zoom in by age, women under 30, they're catching up pretty fast. They might just cheat more. Modern dating is different, dog. It's not about loyalty anymore. It's not about discipline. It's not about love. It's not about respect. It's about who's entertaining me now and making me feel good. Who makes me feel unbored? Who makes me feel validated? So why do they do it? Why do people cheat? We could talk about the motives. Men cheat because they want a new body, a new experience. Women cheat because they want a new feeling. Men will literally be like, it just happened. I don't know. We was both there. I saw the booty. Women will be like, well, we were emotionally disconnected for 6 months. And this guy actually listened to me. He made me feel seen. Oh, and he had a six-pack. Or his smile was super cute. He smelled like Dior. Men will literally just taste the novelty in the moment. Women are chasing connection. But both are chasing the same thing, essentially. Themselves. Let's get deeper. Most dudes only count cheating if it's physical. Let me tell you, women cheat with the heart first. They'll be emotionally checked out for 3 months before they physically tap out. And the worst part, they'll still smile in your pics together until they're ready to go. She didn't necessarily just fall for another guy. She felt out of whatever it was she had with you. Love, like, infatuation. And you just didn't notice. Back in the day, and also social media has made it worse. Back in the day, you had to actually work to cheat. Now it's just an emoji away, an Instagram message away, a text message away. Your girl posted the thirst trap, DMs flooded. Your man follows a fitness influencer, comparison and temptation. We're all being digitally courted and groomed 24/7. And if someone is insecure, bored, or feels unseen, they 9 times out of 10 will bite on to some type of temptation. So let me tell you about the homie. He dated this girl who cheated on him 3 times. The first time, he forgave her. The second time, they went to therapy. Third time, caught her on his own birthday. She said, well, I didn't want to ruin your day, so at least I waited until after dinner. She gave him betrayal, wrapped in timing. The timing don't matter. And he still tried to ask, can we fix this? I had to take the phone away. Oh, listen, I'm not here to bash women. And I'm definitely not here to sit for the fellas. I'm here to say this. If you're cheating, you're avoiding the truth you don't want to admit to yourself. I'm going to say this. If you're cheating, you're avoiding a truth you don't want to admit to yourself. You're either not lack discipline and self-control. That's a big one. Or you're using somebody else's body to escape your own emotional immaturity. Cheating isn't always evil, but in my opinion, it's weak because at the core element of it, you can leave the relationship before being dishonest or betraying somebody. And when it comes to guys, I would say, in my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of cheating comes from the lack of discipline and self-respect. Some of it is you don't care enough about hurting your partner's feelings to not do something, or you care so much more about yourself that you're not considering the other person. That's called selfishness. And you shouldn't be in a relationship if you can't be selfless. And then other times it's just not having the discipline to say no. You do not have the self-control within yourself to say no. It doesn't matter if she's throwing it at you. It don't matter if she texted you first. It doesn't matter if she started sending you pictures. You entertained the conversation and it led to a physical altercation. I can mainly talk to the dudes because I am a dude and this is for the boys, right? So for the guys, I feel like cheating mainly comes down to, first off, discipline and just saying no. Just because I can doesn't mean that I always should. And then secondly, if I'm not with somebody that I respect enough to consider their feelings, if I know talking to a woman this way, if I know having these type of interactions is going to hurt you, then that's not in the best interest of me because my interest is your interest. And that's how I believe it should be when you come into relationship, union, and partnership with somebody. So who cheats more? They technically say it's men. If you look at the statistics for women, women under 30 cheat just as much as men under 30, if not more than men under 30. And I'm going to say I believe this is because women, when you're young, you got the pick of the litter. You got everything you want. Men, It's not until the game, one, you have to understand that there's a game being played before you can play the game. Women understand the game of relationships sooner, so they have more of an opportunity to play the game. Men do not get it. And then also, they don't have resources. A lot of men before the age of 25 just aren't attractive to women 21 and older. If it's not just a girl who's looking for fun, then you're losing the battle if you don't have a job, if you don't have your own house, a car. There's certain resources that you have to have as a man to get courted. A man will date a woman with no car. A man will date a baddie with no job. You feel me? If he's financially well off. So the more financially well off a man is, typically the older he is. So once he gets to be 30, 40, 50, he's running amok. He's cheating, like whatever. When women are younger, it's the opposite. They have more access and opportunity for the fact that they're young and they're attractive. So they can run it up. Once it hits 30, then women aren't going to say that they're cheating as much. In my personal opinion, and from what I've seen, it looks as if women 27 and down cheat more than men. But emotionally, women might edge it because dudes aren't spending as much time building frivolous relationships with people and just getting to know them, especially if they're in a committed relationship and trying not to cheat. A lot of guys say it just happened or she kept coming on to me and I couldn't pass it up. It was free kitty. And that's when I say it comes down to discipline and respect of your partner. So silently, women win because they don't tell it, and younger women do a number over older women. Out loud, sloppily, who gets caught and who admits it more? Men. So for me personally, I'm going to stop asking who cheats more and just ask myself, why are you cheating? Period, male or female. And secondly, if you're being cheated on, why are you tolerating it? This is disrespect. After the first time, I'm not doing it again. You have one time to blatantly disrespect me before I have to disengage. If I let it be known this is disrespectful and I don't think this is what we should be doing, once we're exclusive mutually, then yeah, I don't want to have to explain to you what's disrespectful. And I'll give you the breath of chance once or twice for me to say, I don't like this, I don't like that, and I feel like this is disrespectful. I'm 31 years old. So any woman that I'm dating who, if you in your 30s too, baby, I should not have to explain to you what's disrespectful. And if I do more than once, I'm just going to disengage because we're not on the same level. And this all comes with being self-aware. So once you're healed, self-aware, and you're not chasing external validation, cheating is not even on your radar anymore because you're not going to accept disrespect that even cheating leads to or leads to cheating. As soon as the respect isn't there, I'm out. So she might cheat smarter, he might cheat faster, but the real win is not playing the game to get cheated on to begin with. If you feel like you learned anything in this was beneficial to you, it was helpful, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, drop a story in the chat if you got one. What's your worst cheating experience? Whether you was getting cheated on or you was the cheater. And I can admit, back in the day, I cheated before. When I was in college, I wasn't even 22, 23. When I was 20, 21 is when I cheated. I cheated on my college girlfriend. And then I cheated on one other girl since then, and I felt horrible about it. And yeah, the first time it happened, I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend because I didn't want to keep cheating on her. Not even because, like, I knew I wanted to just stay out there in the streets. So I just knew I was going to be lying to her, and she didn't deserve to be lied to. And I couldn't tell her the truth and keep doing it. And I didn't want to stop. So I was just big enough to say, you know what, instead of setting you up to be hurt and me to feel bad about hurting you, we should just stop this now. But I feel like a lot of people just want to have their cake and to eat it too. And when it comes to cheating for emotional validation, it's because you don't feel seen. And that's why I said, for some guys, cheating is a way to feel powerful or to feel validation or feel control. Like that means you don't feel it in your life already. You don't, so you need to take control of somebody else in some sense. So this is why I think that cheating is so bad, because it's usually because of something other than your partner. And even if it is because you're not happy with your partner, the biggest thing to do is just leave. Don't hurt somebody else and make a bad situation worse. Because cheating never works out good for anybody in the sense of emotional. You can have somebody start to doubt themselves. They start to hate the opposite sex, like all of these things, just because you couldn't say, I don't want to do this anymore, and you broke somebody's trust. Don't do that. I'm out.